Hey guys, battle is at 47 seconds if you want to skip this. So anyways, this is a match against Jack, and basically, he brought OU/Uber. I don't really care what he brings. If you play Pokemon, you should be ready for anything, and, him having extra drill, I was, I'm not really prepared, because last night I did have a battle with Mikachu, and I really did not feel like throwing guys together, so I just took the same team. I do have some NUs in this, like Quagsire, Pinsir, and Executor. Then the rest are RU, but yeah, it's okay. Now I thought Sandslash and Clefable were pretty good core, basically because, especially with the Executor, because I can take some physical, I can take some fighting moves with either them, and then to take it for Clefable, and then I can take some ice type moves with Clefable and some more type moves with them. So yeah, that kind of works out in my favor a little. And then I basically have Quagsire to take some fire type moves. So yeah. Anyways, he's going to lead off with T-Tar, as I'm going to lead off with Executor. Now, this does give me a typing advantage, and I don't know if he knows what I'm going to go for. Probably most likely not. He probably might think Giga Drain, Leaf Storm, I can't really tell you what else. But I'm going to set up a Sunny Day because this is a Focus Sash Sunny Day Executor. And basically, it's got Psychic, Hidden Power Fire, Solar Beam, and obviously Sunny Day. So I just went for it. Now I'm going to switch out because I really don't want to be taking Ice Fang. I want to kind of keep that Focus Sash intact in case I need it for the Excadrill. Because I can just easily go for Hidden Power Fire on it, and then live. Or I can set up a Trick Room, make me faster than him, and make him slower because Sandstream. Anyways, I'm going to go into Clefable as he set up the the +2 Sword Stance. Anyways, he's going to go for an Earthquake, and +2 Earthquake does a lot. I was like, holy crap. I'm just going to go fire off an Ice Beam. This is my special wall, not physically bulky at all, so, that would explain the damage. But Gliscor, from full HP, lives an Ice Beam. Surprisingly, now if I had some special attack invested more, I would have easily KO'd a Gliscor. Apparently I can't. He lives like with 10 HP basically. And that sucks. Now, he could have protected here to get a little bit more HP back, but, going for the safe kill and then protecting the following turn. But either way, I think, protecting that turn would probably have been more beneficial. But I was actually going to go for a Soft Boiled. So yeah, or Moonlight, I believe. Anyways, I'm going to go into Quagsire because, unaware. And he was actually very unaware of the ability Unaware. So he's going to stay in. He's going to protect, probably thinking I'm going to have like Ice Beam or something, or Ice Punch, maybe some kind of ice move. But I'm just going to go for a Curse, basically, because I know I have Unaware. I did tell him in the battle that, Quagsire's ability is Unaware, and I told him what it did. He just, the battles he's watched and the battle he's participated in, he's never seen a Quagsire, or Dream World Quagsire to begin with. So yeah, anyways, he's going to set up a second Sword Stance here, probably predicting me to go for another Curse, to make him neutral in his mind. But I did tell him before or after he hit the second Sword Stance. Yeah, so basically. Anyway, so right now I have the advantage because he's at neutral against my Quagsire, and I'm at +2 defense and +2 attack. So it's looking pretty favorable for me because I know I can easily KO with a Waterfall from this point because his stab's super effective, +2. And that should do quite a decent amount of damage, even to a physically defensive Gliscor. So he's going to go for the Earthquake here, and I think he was just basically trying to figure out if I was telling the truth. And as you can see, that did like 20 damage. And I'm just going to finish him off with the Waterfall, which I knew was going to happen because I am at +2. Now, I should have probably tried setting up more on that Gliscor because I think he goes out into Gastrodon here, and I can't hit that with a water move, and then I have to go for the Earthquake. So yeah, now he's going to give me a Toxic. He's going to be faster than me, and that is because I did use 2 curses. But I'm just going to go for the Earthquake. That is +2 stab, but Gastrodon from full HP is going to take that just under half, which means he will be able to, recover Toxic Stall me, or, basically do other shenanigans. But I believe he's going to switch out to try and preserve his Gastrodon, while I believe I set up another Curse, just basically because I wanted to, have one more +1 to, you know, start hitting Gastrodon with Earthquakes. I knew he was going to start cursing, but he actually goes out into Golduck, which Cloud 9 Golduck, so it would, you know, get rid of weathers and whatnot. But anyways, I'm going to be at +3 now, and Golduck, you know, hits especially, and I thought he'd have Hidden Power Grass, but apparently he probably doesn't. He probably has, I think it's Ice Beam, Psychic, Focus Blast, and Surf, and he's going to go for Focus Blast because that's probably the best option. This is the most powerful, but it's not going to do too much because I am especially defensive, and I'm going to go for a +3 Waterfall on the Golduck, and Golduck lives like, I don't even know, 1 HP, like, oh my god, that's +3 stab, and I don't even know, Golduck, you're just pretty goddamn bulky apparently. Don't underestimate the bulk of Golduck. As he's going to go for a second Focus Blast here, and he is Scarf, so he's locked into that. So that kind of could have been in the ass. I would have probably just went for safe Psychics or some Surfs. Probably Surfs with his stab. Anyways, I'm going to go on to Medicham because I am Scarf myself, and he's still going to outspeed me apparently. And he's going to go for a Focus Blast, staying in. I don't know why. You know, rocks aren't up, so he can easily save it. But that does 60 something almost damage. That does what, like 58? No, 54 damage, I believe. And I don't know. That did a lot of damage for, you know, resisted non-stab hit. That's what I'm trying to say. But I'm just finish him off with, I believe, High Jump Kick. I needed to lock myself into something because I could have locked myself into Thunderbolt. The Neo King actually could have resisted it. If I locked myself into High Jump Kick, Neo King would have resisted it. If I locked myself into Ice Punch, you know, all these things, Gastrodon could have came in. And then, yeah. But I'm going to go to my Clefable as Death Flare at this point, basically. But I'm actually going to be able to live a Life Orb, Sheer Force boosted Flamethrower from Neo King. So that's only around with like 100 HP. So that shows you the bulk of Clefable. So yeah, now I'm going to go out into my NU Heracross, aka Pinsir, because you know, it's purplish blue. And yeah, it's kind of got the horns, pincers on its head. But anyways, I'm going to go for Earthquake. This is a Choice Band set. It's Jolly Choice Band, so I knew I was going to outspeed Neo King. Neo King's not faster, tend to be faster than Pincers, even at Timid or Jolly, so yeah. Now he's going to Tyranitar here. Now, I had a choice. I could have switched out into something, or I could have stayed in. I wanted to basically see how powerful Pinsir is, you know, Choice Banded. Now, this is a Jolly Choice Banded Pinsir. Now, if I was Adamant, I obviously would have been dead because I wouldn't be able to outspeed Neo King. But if I was Adamant, that would have been a clean one-hit KO on the Tyranitar. So just imagine that. And you know, Heracross, oh no, wow, Pinsir's not really used too much and often, and I don't know why. It's just really powerful in general. I mean, that should at least bring it up to RU because it has those moves that you can hit. Basically, hit Ferrothorns. It can hit like Psychic types. It can hit whatever. Like all these things, pretty hard. Anyways, I'm just gonna go on to Medicham, finish it off with a Scarf, High Jump Kick. Now, I believe he is going to go out into one of his two last Pokemon here, which is Gastrodon. Not Gastrodon, wow. Excadrill. And basically, he knows he can outspeed me. I think he can outspeed me, even though I am Scarfed. So I'm going to switch out into my Sandslash, basically because I know I can take anything he's going to want to go for. He's going to go for an X-Scissor. I evade it, I believe. I don't know why. I think the ability probably. I don't know. But anyways, I'm going to take that Earthquake really well. And, you know, that's from an Excadrill. And, yeah, I'm going to just fire off an Earthquake of my own, which is going to do more because mine is super effective. And, yeah. Yes, burping during my narrations. That's very nice. And my burps taste like grape soda. That's wonderful. Anyways, I believe he's going to switch up moves here. Basically, just I think Earthquake would have done more anyways, but he's just going to switch up moves. Yeah, and he's going to do a lot less, and I'm just going to finish off the Earthquake. Not really much he could have done. He could have switched out into Gastrodon, but then I believe I am faster than Gastrodon, so it would have to come in on an Earthquake and then take a second one, and I don't really think Gastrodon would want to do that. So, yeah. But anyways, he's going to go into Gastrodon because this is his last Pokemon. And basically, I believe I'm just going to go for Toxic because if he does want to start recovering and the stuff like that, then I could hit him with an Earthquake the next turn, or even a Super Fang, bring him down to half health. So yeah. And he's just going to finish me off with the Scald. It really doesn't bother me at all because he was just Deathfire at this point and just got off Toxic, and that was just about it. So he's going to take a little bit of Toxic damage, get back down to where he just was. And this allows me to finish up the game with Executor. Now, any way you look at it, I would have to 2-hit KO this Gastrodon. Now, if I went for Psychic, if he didn't die to that, then obviously he would have recovered, and then probably played a stalled game with me. But I would be winning because he had taking more Toxic each turn longer than I would have been. But anyways, I'm gonna set up a Sunny Day because Solar Beam would take 2 turns. Hidden Power Fire is not gonna do anything, and then Psychic's gonna be a 2-hit KO if he attacks. So yeah, basically anyway I looked at it, it was gonna be a 2-hit win at this point. 2 maneuvers, 2 moves to get me the win. Anyways, I'm just gonna finish up the match with a Solar Beam, so that's gonna be a good game, Jack, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Also, what do you guys use? Pokemon, Pokesav or Gen? Because my Sav doesn't work on my computer for some reason, and then I have to use Gen, and I just have these horrible times using Gen because the other day when I was making my Enu guys, I made 2 Gardevoirs, and I made them right after I made Wartortles, and they ended up with Scald. Each of them did after. I had clearly put Psychic down, and I don't know, they just ended up with Scalds, and it was really bad. And then my Alamomola had Shadow Claw for some reason over Waterfall, and I don't even know how that happened. But yeah, anyways guys, thanks for watching, take care, and I will see you guys next time.